En el tribunal colegiado, allá adelante. En el ascensor de Joshua. Ya cambiaron. Vale, venga, pasa policía. Por aquí, venga. ¿Dónde va? Aquí estamos, señores. Estamos movilizando a otra sala. ¿Por qué? Acaban de cambiar a la sala del tribunal colegiado. Palacio de Justicia. Despega.
There we have it, man. Hey, this seems like a big story, man, in the Dominican Republic right now. As you can see, that's Joshua Riibe as he appears in court for the case of the missing woman that went missing in the Dominican Republic. Surikisha Konaki. Sorry if I messed her name up. But yeah, that's him appearing in court. And now I think there's a couple other clips because I do think he got released from the Dominican Republic and I think he got detained in Puerto Rico. So let's check that out.
Jesse Kirch is in Punta Cana. Jesse, what have you learned?
Lester, Joshua Riibe is now back on U.S. soil. He just landed on a flight that officially ends what he says was a days-long detainment in the Dominican Republic. NBC News saw the 22-year-old and the man believed to be his father earlier today at the airport in the Dominican capital. They were wearing face masks as they went through security. Riibe's departure comes after days of questioning by investigators over the disappearance of Sudiksha Kunanki. Riibe was never named as a suspect at a contentious hearing yesterday. He asked the judge to let him return home, and now he's on his way. Lester?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC.
All right, so we got the TMZ article here, man. It says that Joshua Riibe was detained in Puerto Rico after leaving the Dominican Republic. The college student who was declared a person of interest in the disappearance of University of Pittsburgh student Sudiksha Konaki was detained in Puerto Rico after he was cleared to leave the DR. Riibe, who has not been charged in her suspected drowning, got held up at the airport in Puerto Rico Wednesday because his brand new U.S. passport wasn't properly stamped. Okay. So they're saying his passport wasn't properly stamped. My guess is that's the excuse that they're using to detain him. The 22-year-old was issued a replacement passport from the U.S. consulate in the DR after the local law enforcement reportedly refused to give his original passport back, despite a Dominican judge ruling he was allowed to go free after being subject to police surveillance due to his connection. That's his father right there. Yeah, they captured his father on camera. He also pleaded with reporters to let him and his son be, explaining, "I'm just a dad who has had his son taken away, and I don't understand. We spent 2 weeks trying to stay together, and now I don't understand." It's unclear how long Joshua was held. Yeah, man. So it was a lot of information given to me in my last video about this. I definitely appreciate y'all for that. He's back on U.S. soil, so I guess we'll see if U.S. decides to kind of pick up this case, because if she is a U.S. citizen, I'm not sure if she is or not. Well, yeah, she went to University of Pittsburgh, so I'm assuming she's a U.S. citizen. So sometimes these cases do get picked up by the federal government, because, like, okay, if me and you, we go to Mexico and I kill you in Mexico, a lot of times the feds will pick up that case over here because a U.S. citizen got killed. And, so that's to be seen, right? That's to be seen later on, I guess, if this case actually does get picked up by any type of law enforcement. I don't know. To me, it seems like he's gonna get away with this, man. If he did do anything, I'm not saying he did it. A lot of people were talking about like the water in the DR being very strong. That's not something I've experienced, but I've only been to one side of the DR. I haven't been to Punta Cana, right? And I think they were at the Rue in Punta Cana. But so yeah, I can't speak on how strong the water is, especially at night. We know the tide comes in. So hey, man, maybe she did just she was drunk, and like he said, she was walking at an angle towards the water. Maybe she got pulled back out. People were saying there were a lot of rip currents. There was also people in the comments telling me that more people have gone missing in the water due to like the rip currents and stuff like that at this same hotel. So we gotta take all that into account. Like I said, I'm not biased on either side of this. I just want the facts, right? I just want the facts, and I just want to have thoughtful discussions about the subject matter, right? So, let me know what you guys think about him being allowed to go free. The judge in the DR said he's free to go. He feels like he was unlawfully detained out there. You're in a different country. Things work different, man. It's different. It's different rules, and you gotta accept that, right? They just trying to make sure that their tourism is good, because tourism is a huge part of the Dominican Republic's economy. I think they just got a new deal with the United States to allow more flights. I think more flights from more airlines, which is gonna bring the price down on flights going there. So they're trying to keep their tourism intact. I think they're trying to build a high-speed train over there as well that can get you from, I think, Santo Domingo to Punta Cana to Puerto Plata very, very quickly. So, shout out to the DR for, continuously making it a great place to go. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this case, man. Does any of this change your perspective? Do you feel like they should have kept him there? Do you feel like the police are going to be on him later on? Or do you feel like this is just going to be another cold case that, they just going to assume that she drowned, right? Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. As always, love y'all. I'm out.